Hey friends, I'm back with another video, and this one is one I'm kind of excited about. It was an idea that I had during filming of a previous video where I think I was having a battle between two different mage pets. I once had some kid shit talk me while I was playing my Enchanter. This is like way back in the day too, like I want to say 2001, 2002, when Everquest was still pretty young, probably during the Kunark and Velius expansions. And I think I'm just sort of camping some ogres possibly on the Ogre Island, or something like that. And they just come along and they just see me and they just start sending me tells saying that their pet could kick my pet's ass, but they never challenged me to a duel or anything. So I'm going to make sure that this is as fair as it can be. We have the Companion Spirit, level 32 spell for Shaman, and this Shaman is level 32. So they just got it. And we summoned it. We didn't give it any buffs or any gear. And then we go over here to the Enchanter. Now the Enchanter's a little bit higher. It's level 39, but that's not going to matter because I summoned a level 31 spell pet. The next spell level for the pet I think is 39, which just wouldn't be fair. It would be a much stronger pet. As it is, I think now this one is level 28 and the Shaman one is level 26. So they're as close matched as I would imagine it could get. And there is one problem with doing this is the Shaman pet will always have to go first, which it's only fair, it's 2 levels lower, because there's no attack button for an Enchanter pet, at least not until you get the AA ability to unlock it. So we're going to have the Shaman pet attack the Enchanter pet, and we're going to see who wins. No buffs, no fancy mage equipment, nothing. It's just exactly how they are when you first summon them, and we're going to see how it goes. And fight! Gonna put a little distance. So far the Shaman pet's at 90 and the Enchanter pet is at 82. Not looking good for the Enchanter pet right now. Okay, Shaman pet is at 86. Enchanter pet just went down to 79. And I really don't have too much of an interest regardless of who wins. I just thought it was funny that a kid was like talking shit, which is funny because I've actually dueled with a Shaman, and usually when I do duel against a Shaman, I don't even, our pets don't even come into conflict. I just charm the Shaman and then make them sit down and be my bitch. So, you can't really fight against an Enchanter. They could just charm you unless you've got really, really good magic resist. So it looks like, fresh out of the box without anything, that the Shaman pet will win. Which is kind of good because you can't make an Enchanter pet back off. The only thing you could do is zone out or kill the Enchanter pet. But so the dog is winning. So next we'll do another round with buffs. The Shaman will buff the Shaman pet. The Enchanter will buff the Enchanter pet. And I think with buffs that the Enchanter pet would have a better chance. So the Shaman pet won at 18%. So let's summon a new pet. Unfortunately, this Enchanter's summoning skill is kind of shitty. So there's a lot of fizzles. A lot of fizzles. Try to see what kind of buffs I would usually put on a pet. Now see, there's the funny thing, I know I could probably win if I just hit my pet with Rune. But I don't know, that's almost like cheating. That'd be kind of like similar to the Shaman hitting his pet with Regen. So we're just going to do, I'm going to hit it with Alacrity and Shade. I guess we'll do Talisman and Quickness, because Quickness is the best, yeah, the best haste that the Shaman has right now. So they're both at 100%. Yep. I am kind of shocked considering the Enchanter pet is a couple of levels higher. So let's attack and let's see what happens this time. I am impressed. I am very impressed with the Shaman pet's performance. That it is doing so much damage to the Enchanter pet. I think if the Enchanter pet was dual wielding, like even if it had two Rusties, it would win. It's doing better this round with the Enchanters. Just those two buffs. You know, it's just an armor class buff and a haste buff. And it's doing a lot better. It's a lot more even. But it does look like the Shaman pet might still win. No. They are pretty neck and neck here. You know, two buffs on each of them. It's like, you know, each guy uses their best buff, their two best buffs. Figure that's a fair thing, huh? Yeah. This is crazy. It's like 34%, 36%. It might be an even draw. I mean, I'd say they're pretty equal. Also, remember the Shaman pet did go first last time, so of course it got first attack, got to do a little extra damage. Wow, Enchanter pet is winning. Which is gonna suck. Let me get ready to hit. Yep. So the Enchanter pet had 9% left. I had to kill it, or it would have been beating on the Shaman. So, yeah, that is interesting. So I really can't say that either one is better than the other. Let's try one more round. Because just one round of each, that's not really you know, the best. Usually if you do a real kind of experiment. You do dozens or hundreds even, you know, which I'm not going to do that many. Like, fuck that. But let's do it again. You know, we'll use the same buffs. And again, going to give him the same buffs, the Talisman of Tenarg and his quickness. I'm going to go and attack. And again, you know, there's no attack button for the Enchanter pets. I can't really say for the Enchanter pet to attack first. We back them up. Goner. I always have to chuckle when I see that name on one of the pets. But the other one's called Gonkin, and one's called Goner. They're neither one of them is going to last very long. But so this time, the Shaman pet is winning. I find that interesting. I mean, they're both still got the buffs on. I think a lot of this is luck. Because in the end, to see whether you hit or miss, there's a dice roll. I mean, sure, your bonuses count and things like that for strength and whatever. I don't know how the math works. I just know that it involves some math and some random dice roll, similar to how Dungeons and Dragons is played. I mean, that's how the whole concept of this game came from, basically. It's like an online D&D without it being called D&D. Wow, I am surprised. Shaman pet's gonna win. But not by much. So he's at 11%. He was at 11% when the Enchanter pet died. So let's send him down. Let's summon at least one more Enchanter pet. I wish Enchanter pets had controls. I never understood really why they didn't. I know they're not really supposed to be like a pet class, but you have more control over them when it's a charmed pet. But not when it's a summoned animation. I think his haste is about to fade. Well, no, it's got 5 minutes, but I'm going to recast haste. He's still got an hour on his Tenarg. Let's make him stand. Alright, so they're both at 100%. So let's do it again. See what happens. Ooh, the Enchanter pet's ahead now. $85 on Shaman pets. 87 on Enchanter. I mean, they're pretty close. 79, 80. Now they're both at 79. But there goes the Enchanter's lead. Make sure that they still have their... Okay, the Enchanter's still got the buffs. Yeah, I think that the Shaman pet might... Just when I'm gonna say something, I'm like, wait. No, he's losing. Shaman pet is losing. He's at 35. Enchanter's pet is at 50. Who's that? 20% gap now. Come on, Enchanter pet. Kick his ass. Make that doggy squeal. But no preference at all. I swear. I'll kick his ass. Oh. Wow, Enchanter pet is at 30%. 30%, but I'm gonna have to kill him. 30% and he won. I would say they're both about even. I believe that the dog won twice, the Enchanter pet won twice. So if you're a Shaman, you don't need to go talking shit to an Enchanter about how strong or weak their pet is. You guys have basically the same fucking pet. The difference is with the Shaman, they can actually control theirs and tell it to attack or back off, which is nice. A little jelly, you know, of Shaman for being able to have some control over their pet. But other than that, I don't know. What I might do is take a higher level Enchanter and a higher level Shaman and see if there's a difference, because, you know, they get different AA abilities and stuff like that. And have them duel at that higher tier, like level 70 or 80, and that's when the Enchanter does have the ability to control her pet, because she's got those AAs. But this is in the level 30 range. These pets were both level 30 spells. The Enchanters, again, a level 31 spell. The Shaman's spell is level 32. But surprisingly, the Enchanter's pet comes out at a higher level, and neither one of these guys are high enough level yet to where they have any AA abilities. As you could see, 0 AA abilities, except for the Mercenary. But they start earning at like 20 or something. So what do you think? Was this conclusive at all? Which pet do you think was stronger and better? I really think that they are about equal. I'm sure that if the Shaman cast regen on his pet, he could possibly win. But just like with that, I can keep casting Rune on my pet, so it doesn't take any damage. Rune basically is a spell that absorbs 100% of damage, and if you have enough regents, like, you know, whatever regen it needs to use, if you have enough of them, you can make it keep casting it every time it goes down, and your pet never takes any damage if you want. But in a real duel where the Shaman and the Enchanter are just fighting each other, the pets barely even enter into it. If it depends who gets their spell off first. If the Enchanter gets a charm off on the Shaman first, it's over for the Shaman. Game over. But if the Shaman gets a nasty dot on the Enchanter first, then good chance that it's over for the Enchanter, because the Enchanters don't have any kind of healing at all. Well, except at much higher level, they actually get to summon these little stone things. Like one is, I think, for mana and one is for healing, so they can actually consume those, sort of like potions, to heal themselves, but there may be a cooldown. So, and what if the Enchanter has healing potions, which this one does? Does that count? I don't know. Your thoughts? Tell me in the comments below. Please, please, please like and subscribe. Trying to grow the channel. You know, monetization could be an option in the future. I don't know. It might be fun. Give me something to strive for. So, have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. Peace.